if we want to see reconciliation between races and less people being racist, acting racist, hating other people, what do we need to do as Christians? Like, how do Christians take the lead in that? And I want to look at some scriptures in the New Testament, in what they can teach us about how we can work toward biblical justice, which I think is what God wants. To use from the Bibles in Luke chapter 10, the parable of the Good Samaritan. Everybody knows that story, right? Guys walking along and he gets waylaid by strangers who beat him up and rob him, and a priest and a rabbi and whatever come by and they see the guy and they go to the other side of the street and they won't help him, but a Samaritan comes by and a Samaritan helps him, takes him, gets him care, makes sure he has a place to stay. And it could be argued, now the main point of that story, of course, is the idea of helping people, and not being a Pharisee, saying words but not following them up with actions. But there's something to be said about who Jesus uses, because Samaritans were, to the Jews, they would have been considered half-breeds.